Hi, I'm in New York City right now and on a little bit of a pilgrimage. Yes, I did use that word pilgrimage. This is my little Airbnb rental that I'm in. I'm in Soho, which is one of my favorite neighborhoods in Manhattan. I used to live in Manhattan in the 1980s, like late 80s, early 90s, like nobody else was here, I swear. Um, I want to talk about the art of the pilgrimage in the context of awakening or deepening into remembrance of who we really are. A pilgrimage doesn't have to be a sacred journey where you specifically are doing something like the Spanish thing, you know, you know what I mean? the pilgrimage that people do through Europe that has to do with Santiago, something or other, nor does it have to be, a journey to a holy site per se. Because what a pilgrimage really is a way for you to remove yourself from your daily life, whether that is your job, your dog, your kids, your mortgage, your car payments, even your frailty, your illnesses, whatever's going on back home, and removing yourself from the context of your daily life and putting yourself in a new context. And the new context gives you the opportunity to be open and in a state of wonderment, if you allow that, to reality as it shows up, reality as it is, to the moment actually. So your synchronicities will go way up if you allow it on what I'm going to call a pilgrimage. But it's simply a journey away from the ordinary everyday life that you live into something new and ideally something inspiring. So if you've got a yearning or a desire to go to Ireland and have never done it, then Ireland might be your pilgrimage. If it's, for me, New York City, you might say, why New York City? Is that a pilgrimage site? Well, for me it is. I lived here when I was in my late 20s. I worked near the Empire State Building at a magazine. It was a time in my life where I had such a naivety and a beginner's mind about so many things that I was like a blank slate and a freshness to my psyche that, I still have like when I remembered, it's not nostalgia, it's not wanting to be that person again. It's simply a recognition that Manhattan holds for me a kind of a potency and a vibration that just gives me that sense of hope and clarity and juice for life. So I'm 53. So I was here when I was 23. So it's kind of a pilgrimage through time, a pilgrimage through space to another city. So I live in Vancouver, Canada. Now I'm in Manhattan, New York, USA. So I'll take more videos on my little pilgrimage, but it's also a writer's retreat. It's also a chance to catch up with some friends who live here. But I will try to record some of the insights I have during this journey. And I'm doing that in the service of allowing what's possible to be shared with you, my listener, my vlog listener. Also, I'm beginning to write a fiction book, and this is my inception of that book. The part of the story takes place in New York City, but it's also a place when I lived here in my late 20s and mid to late 20s. I wrote short fiction. I wrote award-winning short fiction. So I'm starting something in the energetic signature of a place that has a lot of power for me and a lot of possibility and promise. So thank you for listening this long. This is the art of the pilgrimage in the journey of awakening. Have a great day and stay tuned for more updates from New York, New York. Take care.